just need the audio of that little bit. 1720, good luck. So we've not played before, no head-to-head score. 3,900 games for opponent. So this is a 5-minute blitz, not a 3-minute one. So we're just gonna see if we get a better fair play experience playing some slow blitz instead of the rapid. But you've got to still try and use your time. Whatever time control you're playing, you've got to try and use your time. Not play too quickly or too slowly. Now, I think I'm going to go e3 and try and charge the center with d4 this game. Now, if he launches forward, it might allow some sort of trick. He doesn't do it there. Do I go with the knight anyway to keep the pawns intact? Maybe. Actually, I think I'll do that. I'm going to go with the knight. Take with a pawn is probably the slightly better principled move, but we can play b3 at some point and keep the two pawn chains intact, hopefully. Yeah, that's what he's done. He's gone across, so I think we just want to play b3 here. But we just got to watch out for the scope of the bishop unwinding. But right now we could drop a knight back to e2 to guard the other knight. And there, the natural move, I guess, is just to put the bishop on the diagonal here. Knight comes up, so he's happy to trade things off. Now, I do have knight forward. I could take first, bishop takes, knight up, but knight up, knight takes. I like the idea of just the knight up, actually. I expect he'll play knight takes, which he does. So do we take back with a pawn or the bishop? I think I'm going to take with a pawn. Bring it back into the middle of the board. Here I'll just take, assuming he takes. Heater's just gone off there. I'll just click that back on, but it's not too terribly cold today for winter. So he's played knight back over. Okay, so the idea might be to try and kick my knight because my bishop is loose. I've got rook right across, or I can just guard the bishop. Maybe I can do it with a queen. Bishop down might become a move, a bit annoying. Yeah, I'm just going to step up so I guard the bishop, and it gives me the option to bring the rook to either square. So he's come across, so he's still just, it's the knight. So I could take and then take here now. I like the look of that, actually. I'm going to take and then take the bishop. He can't take my bishop because I'd take his queen. So gain a bishop, lose a rook, gain a rook, lose a bishop. And we can gain a pawn, right? So that makes sense to me. So take first. Obviously, he'd probably take the bishop, but he might go this way. In which case, I think we're fine to take the rook and then the pawn. And then we don't have a pawn hanging, well, unless he goes in the centre. But okay, let's try and figure it out. So gain the rook back we have to do, don't we? We don't want to gain a bishop, lose a bishop here. So take the rook. He's going to take the bishop. Then we can take back and he takes back, or we can grab a pawn. We've got 7 pawns each so far. So, oh, he's taken that one, but that leaves him a bishop down. Oh, he's miscalculated then. Does it matter where I put the rook? Let's take with a bishop. Let's play queen up and threaten checkmate. Okay, so he's come to guard. So is there anything better than just trading? Is rook across a nasty move here? Actually, is rook across a nasty tactic? If he takes the rook, it's still checkmate. If he takes the queen, I take the rook with check and then I take the queen. So is this a real nasty tactic? It's something you do your puzzles for. Yeah, he's taken it and he's just not stopped. He's realised there was a mate threat there and he's just hung it, moving a bit too quickly. And of course, if he took the queen, I take the rook with check and then I take back. So he's a bit unfortunate there, but let's play that back through in engine language, just review it like we do all the games. It's not much more than an opening, really. Is it 21 moves? They're the move times for both players. So let's see what it was in engine speak, but when you do this with your own games, in particular, you're trying to learn from opening mistakes. That's what you're really trying to learn for. Or like there, if there's a nice little finish in a game, you can learn like some basic tactics from them. You see, we played the English Open in symmetrical variation. If you click on that, it'll bring up some puzzles that you can do for training purposes, which are very useful. So you can see the start of the game, we just completely level out the opening here. At our level, amateur level, that's basically just a normal level opening. Doesn't really matter what the eval is. So we'll level there, and then we've managed to convert well here. Level up to move 17, and then there's a blunder there you can see. So it's just a one move blunder, that's all it's really going to be, I think. Yeah, so 94% versus 76% on the accuracy, just the one blunder there. See, it's gone a little bit up and down here, so we have made some mistakes. Up and down, and then it's moved 17. So we'll just have a flick through, but we're just trying to stick to good principles. And challenge for the centre, develop our pieces, get castled, then worry about what to do. So here, yeah, the engine prefers taking with the pawn, which is really the principled move. I took with the knight, so what does the eval do? 0.08 to 0.02, so a little bit of a difference there. Half a pawn difference near enough. I'm just trying to get my pieces developed here. So here, yeah, should have taken directly instead of dropping back, but it's, what's that gone to? 1.1 for us, but we've brought it back, so we've not punished it. We should have played a4 to stop the knight coming to b5. So we should have played a4, and I was just moving the queen up here, common sense move, just to guard the bishop so that the knight can move if needed. So that's why I did that. But this was fine. And I should have moved the rook across here to attack the queen instead of taking the bishop straight away. So again, I've lost 0.7 there doing that. Opponent takes here. So we take the rook. Yeah, you just got to take the bishop. And then takes here. Takes, and it's level, isn't it? He's just miscalculated here with king takes f8. So he's taken the bishop, but if he takes our bishop here, if we take back, he can then take here, and it's queen and rook against queen and rook. There's just a little bit of a miscalculation there. So he's taken here, which allows us to take back. We've got the piece, and then we spot a nice tactic at the end here. So the best move is e5, as you can see, and we just play queen takes queen, and we've gained a free rook. Rook takes and takes. So that's just a nice little tactic. If you do lots of puzzle rush, you'll see that in there, that type of tactic. So it is what it is, but it's an enjoyable game of blitz. Let's hope we get some more of them.